Hey guys, it's Andy Bakes, and he's baking cakes for your delight. Bye!
Fuck's sake, who left that there? I tell you what, you're fired. Oh, sorry. Hello there, and welcome to Baking Cakes with Andy Bakes, the only show that combines cakes made with a real sweetener and some added heat. Hey ladies. Right then, on today's show, I'll be showing you how to make, drum roll please, low-fat cornflake cakes, my favourite and so easy. I just hate the fact that Jamie Oliver's been dragged into doing these Sainsbury's adverts. I mean, don't get me wrong, every little helps, but that's just not me. I'm all about the flavours and the textures of cooking. Here are the very simple and easy ingredients to make cornflake cakes. Of course, first up, 3 ounces of cornflakes. I've gone for frosted flakes because I feel it gives you that little bit more sweetener. 2 tablespoons of drinking chocolate. 2 tablespoons of Lyle's golden syrup, the only syrup in my eyes. 2 ounces of sugar. 2 ounces of margarine. I've got butter me up because we've got such a cheap budget. And 6 free-range eggs. Now, those of you that are thinking, you don't need free-range eggs in this cake, you'd be right, but I like to use them, and I'll tell you why. Right, after the break, I'll be showing you how to make these scrumptious little mouth orgasms. Sorry, we don't actually have adverts. I was just really desperate for a wee. But, just wash my hands. Firstly, you need to preheat your oven to around about 80 degrees. On here, that's number 3. You need to get your scales so that you're able to measure out your cornflakes, sugar and margarine. Make sure these are preset to 0 using the little knob on the side. Once you have your scales in your saucepan, start putting your ingredients in. I'll just use a knife to open this. Look at that, very gooey. Now, if you remember what I told you earlier, you probably weren't listening, but that doesn't matter. You need 2 tablespoons of golden syrup. This is very gloopy. Next thing you need to do is get 2 tablespoons of your drinking chocolate. That's 1. And that's 2. Next we need to get 2 ounces of this cheap shit butter me up from Tesco and stick it in the bowl. 2 ounces on these scales is 2 of the little dashes. That's roughly that much. 1, 2, 3. You can keep extracting until you get the desired 2 ounces. But don't forget, knives are sharp and they're not to be messed with. Stick that into your mix. We need 2 ounces of granulated sugar. Now, as we remember earlier, this is 2 dashes on your scales. That much. Now you need to take your ingredients and place it over on top of your preheated oven. You need to melt your ingredients and make sure that they do not boil. Very funny. You need to stir it so that it's all melted, and you need to make sure that it goes like silk. Oh, I like silk. I also love it rough. If you find that it starts to boil, you can turn the heat down to low. Move it across to the cooler side and continue to stir. Right, now while that's on the heat, we'll add 3 ounces of cornflakes. Okay. Right, now I'm going to bring across the chocolate so that we can place the cornflakes in and stir it in to make up our cakes. Just give it one quick last stir and bring it over. Now you'll probably need to place this on a board because it's very, very hot. Once you've placed this on the board, you then pour in your cornflakes. Now you need to stir these in, making sure that the chocolate is evenly distributed among all of the Frosties. Just listen to the crunch. Now I need to get the cake cases out of the cupboard. Right, now I've got the cake cases, I need to get something to put the cake cases in. And lay each cake case into a slot. Now you need to evenly distribute this mix into each of the cases. Right, after you put all the mixture into the cases, they are almost ready to eat. You just need to let them cool, and can you smell that? Well, obviously you can't. I meant all of these people here, my true fans. Now these should take about 5 minutes to cool. Now that the cakes are almost cooled, I can show you what we're going to do with the eggs. Take your eggs, just start juggling. It's a good laugh. Now the cakes have cooled, I'm going to get one of my crew members to try one, just so you know how scrummy they are.
Mmm, yummy!
Thank you for joining me on Baking Cakes with Andy Bakes, and come back next time where I'll show you how to make a Victoria sponge that will literally melt in your mouth. Goodbye. Orgasms.